Hey guys,
Hello.
this is Yuting.
Hi. Hi everyone.
So just quickly, this is my lovely audience.
Hi.
Audience, this is Yuting. I'm gonna put some photos up of Yuting in action because they're pretty mind blowing.
Oh, thank you.
So let me help you understand why Yuting's here. So here at Creative Cubes, obviously we work heavily with a lot of high velocity, fast pace, high moving, potentially highly stressful companies that are on a mission and a vision, right? Or they've got a vision and they're on their mission trying to execute that vision. We, as Creative Cubes, see that in order to succeed in the business world, it's not about just eating the business, right? It's not just about business. There's everything that you do as a professional has a potential 10x positive or a 10x negative. And I talk really loosely about this in a previous vlog called Decisions, and I'll link the Decisions vlog below. Everyone has a decision. And whether that decision is a positive for your business, you'll get a 10x growth, or if it's a negative. And I like, for example, not exercising, right? People are like, I don't have time, I'm just too busy. Okay, so you might gain it because you've gained a couple of hours in the morning, so you might be able to punch out more work, but the reality is you're actually losing yourself.
Correct.
And here at Creative Cubes, it hasn't been officially announced, and I'm not sure if this is the platform to officially announce it, but you're very loyal followers. We've actually started a new company called RebelMonk, which is
exciting.
Super exciting brand and exciting business. And the reason why we've started RebelMonk, or reason why we are excited about starting RebelMonk, which is going to be launched at our Hawthorn location, is the mindful aspect of your day-to-day action has a direct positive increase to your workflow.
Correct.
So with that, I hope you guys understand, part of that mindfulness is physical exercise, such as yoga.
Yoga, absolutely. And I'll like people to see yoga
Yep.
as a moving meditation.
I like that.
Yeah. I think it's got a really nice sound to it as a moving meditation, because people, the name meditation, people would find it, this is too spiritual for me.
Totally.
Or this is not something that I want to do. But it's heavily incorporated into yoga. And yoga, we also practice the postures into that physical activity, like an exercise, but incorporating that into the mindfulness. You really get, best of both worlds.
Yep.
In yoga.
Yep.
And there's so many, even science has backed up, there's so many physical health benefits, and also the benefits to your mental health and your emotional health. And that's something that for an individual, I think yoga is a lifetime investment for your personal physical health and your emotional well-being.
So full declaration, I'm a major investor in RebelMonk, and Yuting is going to be one of the teachers inside of our Hawthorn location, which we have aspirations of growing on a national scale. I've done yoga once or twice.
Great.
Full declaration, I've not been able to disconnect and get myself there. Can you kind of give me an insight to sort of how long should I keep going? Like if we're at the pub or at a bar, I know this is bad, like this is total opposites, and I drink beer for the first time, like, oh, it's disgusting. But over time, you get there. How much over time, or how much time does one need to really immerse themselves and become a yogi?
To become a yogi? Look, everyone is different.
Yeah.
And this is probably not the answer you're looking for.
Yeah.
But for yourself, I guess at that time when you did your yoga, it depends on, what your mind frame is at that time and what style of yoga you were doing as well.
Sure.
And I think a lot of breath work also comes into yoga.
Yep.
And also because there's so many styles of yoga out there.
Sure.
Finding the right style for you at the right time of your life is very critical in helping you shape you into that yoga journey.
Yep.
So it may have just been, if you felt totally disconnected And it is hard
Yep.
to really engage in that present moment.
Sure.
I recommend someone to maybe try a few different styles. Don't give up.
Yep.
Because consistent practice will lead you to your goal.
Yep.
And even if that's just once a week,
Yep.
you will get there. But it's important to try it out, different styles. And I'm sure if you be consistent and try different things in yoga, you will get there.
Sure. I have no idea what I was doing, as in what style.
Yeah.
But I'm a type of guy, speaking personally, I like to sort of get in, get it done. I like basketball because of the pace.
Yes.
I don't like cricket. It's too slow.
I understand. Yeah,
Right.
so you like something that gets you moving,
Yep.
get you sweating,
Yep.
and then when you get out you feel great,
Yep.
you feel you worked out.
I've done something.
Yeah, so that's something like a power flow, like
Yeah.
fire power, and I think fire power, and that's something that I think you will enjoy.
Yeah, and I think we have fire coming.
We definitely have fire.
Oh, I'm excited. So how long have you been doing yoga for?
13 years.
Wow. And what got you to like be about this?
So I wasn't like a yogi when I first started.
Yeah.
When I started, I think like over a decade ago, like many people in their 20s, we wanted a physical practice.
Yep.
And that's how I got started. And that time I wanted something to help with my huge appetite as well.
Sure.
So that got me to eat more.
Yep.
And then over time, I realized that I developed good discipline with yoga.
Good.
They're very good at giving you discipline.
Yep.
And every time I finished practicing, I realized I had a lot more mental clarity
Great.
in what I want to do, either it's schoolwork or when I go into like professional career.
Yep.
And your decision making.
Yep.
Definitely it helped a lot. And yoga also helped me get over adversities in life.
Okay. So I love the discipline aspect to it, because a lot of the young entrepreneurs that are watching the vlog on a regular basis and hitting me up on Twitter a lot, they look at it. They look at, and I don't really want a big note at all, but they look at me like, oh, you're so amazingly successful. And like, honestly, I don't feel that way. But the difference between sort of like talking about it and actually achieving it is doing it and staying disciplined day in, day out. Don't try and smash the ball out of the park all day, every day. Just chip away. And before you know it, one day becomes 5 days, 10 days, and then all of a sudden you're 30 days in.
Discipline takes work.
Discipline.
I absolutely agree. And if you want to train yourself in discipline, I think yoga is one of the exercises that will get you there.
Yeah, so I think discipline from a yoga perspective is obviously the secret ingredient to it working for you.
But even when you practice consistently in yoga, over time, not every lesson may not work for you.
Yep.
But if you do it consistently, you will develop discipline in yoga, but you will notice over time that it also creates discipline in your own life.
I was just about to say, I wanted to go there. I wanted to elongate off the yoga aspect of it to the work aspect. And now you've gone further than that and said like life aspect, which I think is super, super important. I'm a young father of 2 little kids. And really, my kids are thriving when they're in a routine, which is ultimately creating a discipline for them, which is actually keeping them in the headspace of what we have to do at that time. And if you break the routine, it throws everything out of whack. And so from our business professionals out here and aspiring entrepreneurs, I think the fundamentals of yoga, which is why I wanted to make the investment in RebelMonk, have a direct flow through, at least for me in the business world, and I can actually see how that flows beyond work into life.
Yeah, absolutely. And you have to do it to actually believe it, and you have to do it to notice the difference. And it's not something that will come overnight, but even if you do it once a week or twice a week, over say 2 months, you'll start noticing not just yoga, but you're disciplined to get up at 6 a.m. and disciplined to do 10 minutes of reading or do some kind of exercise, or some kind of structure.
I love it. And so we're waiting. Hawthorn's under construction at the moment, but you're going to come to Creative Cubes here in Cremorne.
Yes.
And you're going to do 6-week sessions.
Yep. So it will be a yoga one-on-one.
Yep.
So I'll be delivering like a beginner style yoga
Cool.
to get everyone into the alignment and understanding what yoga is about and
Yep.
enjoying the practice.
Yep.
So people will practice very safely, but in a very creative and fun style,
Sure.
but also delivering various styles so people would get to see what suits them.
Sure.
Yeah, and then when RebelMonk does open, they will be able to know exactly what style is something that they want to do.
Perfect.
But they've also gained that skill and capability to really enjoy yoga.
So if you're in the Church Street, Swan Street, Cremorne, Richmond neighbourhood,
Yeah.
you know, I'm going off the cuff here and say, hey, why don't you come down to Creative Cubes? We're at 534 Church Street. It'll be on level 4 in our events space. I will link the details to how to connect in the details below. And what is it, like $20 a session or?
No, it's 10. Seriously, that you can't get that price anywhere else.
Okay, so it's $10 a session, 6 weeks.
6 weeks, $60.
Here at Creative Cubes,
Yeah.
You'll give you all the details in the descriptions below. Yuting will be taking the class.
I'll be taking it.
I'm going to put some photos up on my vlog page on Creative Cubes.Co of Yuting in action because there's some absolutely awesome photos. And you know, you can hit RebelMonk up on Facebook. If I'll also link that below. And maybe we can maybe what we'll do in a few weeks' time is we'll have a guest, Yuting and myself in here, someone that's doing the classes,
Yeah.
and we can have a bit of a chat about
Sure.
how they see the world now that they've tried.
Yeah, sure. Before and after.
Yeah, maybe not so before and after because I don't think we're looking for crazy results, but we want to make
6 weeks.
I
they
want to
want
make sure that I want them to speak about the benefits
Of
after
course.
the experience. So, guys, $10 a class. I think we're losing a lot of money there.
Come on, Mike.
But I'll put all the description. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You're coming, right? Leading the way.
I'm coming.
He's coming.
Here's the commitment right there. I don't know if I'll be the leader, but I won't be at the back of the pack. I'll be somewhere in the middle, and I'll always try my best.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll be doing the chaturanga.
I'll do it. All right, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Tomorrow, tomorrow we have This Week in Startups. So Josh will be back probably right here talking about This Week in Startups. So stay tuned for that. Thank you.